Look here, we are back, guys, and it's Spirit Culture time. Look here, 2015, we're going to Vershon's big smash hit in a real life. And yo, it slap where everywhere. Man, I have asked nothing. So let's hear the backstory from the man himself and what's been going on. Vershon, a year time, in a real life, a Spirit Culture out.
Spirit Culture is powered by Ray White Overproof Rum. Spirit Culture.
I don't give up. The amount of struggles from my face, man, I forgive thanks in a real life.
Boom, check this. This is Vershon. Reggae and dancehall music. A Spirit Culture. I mean, in a real life, was a personal song. I was writing that song based on my personal life and stuff for me that I got through at the time. Never really thought it would be such a major song, but I guess a lot of people was going through struggles at that time when that song came out, so a lot of people could relate to it. So honestly, it was a personal song about my life. That song was recorded in my bedroom because I have a home studio with my little laptop and my little speaker and my little stuff, my little setup. So that song was recorded in my bedroom. That song was produced by Cashflow Records. Big up Cashflow, because you know that's my first hit song, and I have to say big up Cashflow all the time, every time.
No used to say me not rich nowhere, but still one day I'll survive. Well, enough to me smile.
I never know it would really have that impact on people, because I was just writing that song based on what I go through at the time and my personal life. So I never know it would have that impact on people. Never.
While man fi tug it out when hungry a twist stripe, cause life it rocky like a hill ride.
It changed everything. Everything. I remember, you know, me as a ghetto youth, you know, me used to the dumpling and the butter and the sufferation. When real life come out and it start do good, all of that just change. Me can buy chicken now, and me end up move from the garrison and could have put my mother in a nice place and stuff like that, and then me start travel. So it changed everything, everything. It changed all the suit of clothes that me used to wear, everything. It opened my whole heap of doors for me. Trust me, a lot. Internationally and locally.
I got the struggles of my face, man, I forgive thanks in a real life. I pray.
The Jamaica Garrison Christmas album, Sexy Edition. You don't want to hear nothing more than that, right? It dropped December 17th, and trust me, the thing bad. And here we have Sean Contractor Edwards himself, executive producer, is here to tell us all about the album. So listen up right now.
It's a follow-up to last year's first edition, and yet last year's edition was more of a gangster music, you know, artists like Idonia and Squash and Javilani, and you know, I noticed that Jamaica has a problem with the gun violence, you know, and we try to tell people that the gun is to defend and not to offend. So this year I decided to change the format and make it more fun and sexy, and you know, that's the format that we're approaching it as, you know. So this is volume 2, the sexy edition, and it's headlined by Charlie Black. You know, we have crossover international artist Egyptian on there. And again, we return with Javilani again. And we have some other young artists, some young females, Lisa Mercedes, Kashan. So it's a short EP, and it's just a fun album for the Christmas. Well, I feel that the new artists, emerging artists, there is a market for them. And if you even look at the current market in dancehall and reggae, there are a lot of new artists bubbling up. Your Josh Shield, your Skeng, you know, and these are who the youths are listening to. So the emerging artists there's always a market for them because you know, people get tired of the same artists and the same sound easily. So I like to give emerging artists a chance on all compilations. Well, I started to do compilation albums in 2018, and we started out with the Tropical House Cruises to Jamaica series, which had Ed Sheeran, Damien and Stephen Marley, Wyclef, Mojo Morgan from Morgan Heritage, and we found out that we did very well with these compilation albums in sales and streams. The first album did 19 weeks on the Billboard Top 10 reggae charts. It did 4 weeks at #1, and since then we have expanded into the African market. Some of the producers on it are young producers like Big Laugh Music. There is Sassane Music, who has worked with Popcorn on several projects. And we also incorporate some US young dancehall producers, you know, Dub Lab out of Las Vegas and out of Virginia. We also have more young producers. The American young dancehall producers, they have a chance and they have a sound, and they allow me to, you know, basically do the marketing work.
Guys, it's time for the biggest countdown in the world. I can't say nothing more than that, you see it? The Magnum Top 10 chart. Don't go further than that. You have to watch it right now. Which song they are #1? Huh? Which one they are #1? You have to watch it right now. Magnum, let go.
I'm living the life, I'm feeling so high, no.
Coming from the West Indies, and you know, so we giving them the best.
You know, see a house I build up, no beast I go job, 3-6. Bad shirt about the jeans, match with the polo, what bad. Go check his stats.
It's still a bleed, still a bleed, still a bleed, yeah.
Stacking the bread for the family them. If I know First Nation,
And they see me and nothing normal, I get a heavy passport. Kryptonite coming out of the most fighting at the middle of the night to make the
Another ending love story.
have 100 chop, Molly get pop, whole place get hot. Hands out everything.
That's all we have this week, guys, and how we say goodbye to Couples Tower Isle in St. Mary. Trust me, man, it was a beautiful place and a wonderful day. So here we go. You know we go. Stay safe, we love you, and I'm out.
Pree Dis was brought to you in partnership with Magnum Tonic Wine, Tech Charge, Ray White Overproof Rum, Fiwi Culture, CB Chicken, the better tasting chicken, Bad Dog Sausages, Bigger, Better, Badder, and by Kingston 62 Rum.